Hello my lovelies, I hope that you are well today. I'm super excited to be here with my first layout for the UK Scrap Addicts blog. I like to use a bit of mixed media and a few different textures on my scrap pages. So I'm just taking an ink pad there and some bubble wrap, and I just gently pressed it in the ink, and then I'm just gently pressing it on the 12 by 12 white cardstock. I have kind of to the right, you can kind of see a mock layout that I've done, so I do kind of know where things are going, and I wanted the green there to be seen at the top and the bottom. This green is like my feature colour really, because it's on one of the main papers that I'm using, and it's also in a couple of the pictures, so I'm just backing my pictures on some of the same green A4 cardstock, and I'm just using double-sided tape to do that with. And this is actually a layout from a recent event that I organised. It was a planner event, so a group of us met up in Newcastle at a spa hotel, and we had a weekend there crafting, and it was really lovely. It was called Pamper and Plan, so if you want to go and check that out and see what happened there. And then I just trim them into size. I kind of just eyeball. I'm sorry, my head keeps getting in the way. I have been recording on my phone and not my normal camera, so I didn't realise that I was leaning so much in the shot. I'm really sorry, and I was so nervous about filming this. Just bought that piece of paper in there that was from a recent Studio Calico kit, and you'll see like the green of the cactus, and I think there's a gummy bear on there and a couple of other things that have got that real dark like emerald green that I really loved as my feature colour. And I've just got these two strips of the pink. Again, that's like scraps off of a project that was from the same kit, and I decided to use them just to bring that pink in, so I'm just sticking that to the edge of that piece of feature paper that I decided to use. And it's really apt because it's got like lots of stationery things and planners and things like that on it, so it was the perfect paper really. And I made a massive faux pas there by I hadn't made sure that there was no adhesive on the back, and I kind of lined it up, put it down, and it stuck. So if that hadn't been in the right position, then it was tough because it was stuck. And then I just wanted to position that I had cut the pictures so that they fit, but I wanted them overlapping slightly. I like when I'm using multiple photos, I like to have them overlapping almost as if like you're saying that the photos are linked. So yeah, I was just trying to remember where they were going. As well as the green that I've picked out of the background colour, there's that blue in there as well. I'm just popping some page flags in, and I tend to like to work with I work on one side and then I work on the other side, and then I go back to the top, and I kind of to and fro the whole time until I reach a point where I'm happy with it. Some snail to stick that down with, and these are Project Life cards that actually came in that same kit. The reason I love using kits is because you know that everything that you are using is all coordinated, so you don't really, you know, if you are a newbie, you don't have to worry, it's all been put together for you, so to speak. So it's easy and it's handy for me. And I knew I wanted that rest down there because it was a spa weekend and it was very restful. I thought I had already stuck those down. we hadn't. Really, the photos are the last thing that I kind of commit to sticking down, because that's what the whole page is about, and until the page is right I don't really feel confident in sticking pictures down. I have had it before where I've created a layout and then decided the picture doesn't really go, and I've used a different picture and then created a different layout for that picture, so I like to really be sure before I stick those down. Excuse me. And carry on with the page flags there. That one says "One Fine Day" in gold foil. Because I've got the black down the bottom, I really wanted a bit of the black up the top. I was trying to bring some gold in down the bottom as well, but then I decided that it didn't really need that. And because I'd covered up most of that green with the paper, I laid the white paper along my project and then kind of masked that off, and then laid the bubble wrap down so that it didn't go on the actual project, and it just went where I wanted it to go. I'm always dead paranoid about things unsticking, or like, you know, putting it in the page protector and then going back and finding everything's fallen off, so I always go around and add a few extra layers of adhesive in there. And I wanted to just again make that green pop, so I used one of these pencils and then two circles that said, one said March and one said 2017, and then I used some enamel dots up in the top right corner. I also wanted to put the name of the event, which was Pamper and Plan, but I knew that I wanted it to be in the green, and I didn't have any alphas or anything to hand that would have suited, so I actually cut that later on my silhouette and added that after this was filmed, but I'll add some stills in at the end of this so that you can see how it looked as a finished project. And this is just me titivating with bits of ephemera, and that's when I decided to bring the green into the top with those enamel beads there. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is a really great thing that the ladies have organised for UK Scrap Addicts, and I'm really excited to be part of the team, and I cannot wait to be creating and sharing with you guys. So thanks for watching, and the stills will be coming up shortly.